I got too much life to be thinking about death. Too much life.
Coach Prime revealing today that he went through bladder cancer treatment and now says he is cancer-free after having his bladder removed during surgery. That cancer was detected during an annual CT scan that the coach gets because of his history of blood clots.
And he is ready to be with his team for the upcoming season. Your reporter Kelly Worthman is going to join us in a few moments with more on his diagnosis and treatment. We want to start, though, with Romy being live now, getting ready for Monday Live. And Romy, you host Coach Prime's Playbook here on CBS Colorado each season with Deion. The prognosis seems good. His outlook certainly inspirational.
Absolutely, Karen. There was a lot of anticipation going into today's presser. What were we going to find out? And it was the best possible outcome. Deion Sanders is cancer-free. As he said to all of us in the meeting, you can clap, everybody. You can clap. He went in for a routine checkup, as Michael mentioned, and quickly found out he had a tumor in his bladder. Within a month, he had the operation and was on to recovery. Now, Prime said he lost about 25 pounds throughout this process, and he is just getting used to a new way of life. But he is back in Boulder, and he will be coaching the Colorado Buffaloes this season. He said there was never a discussion about giving up coaching. He never even thought about it. As far as life moving forward, there will be new challenges, but if anyone's ready for it, it's Coach Prime.
It's tough, but I was warned about the trials and what I'm going to have to go through. And it's a whole new lifestyle. That's pretty much how Doc explained it to me. It's a whole new lifestyle. I already have a new lifestyle. I got 8 toes, man. Like, I'm sitting up here talking to you with 8 toes. Like, and half of my legs are cut out like shark bites. So I'm built for this. I got too much life in me, and I got work to do. We got to win the third championship. You talking about death? No. God definitely ain't getting ready to take me before that.
I said this earlier, one of the things that we love about Coach Prime is his way to fill a room that is filled with potential sadness and fill it with humor and education, and also kind of taking a jab at himself. And he said he's gone through 14 surgeries since 2021. Think about that. It's 2025, guys. He's been through tremendous adversity, so this is nothing new to him, but he is ready to coach, eager to see his team. And this was a very well-kept secret. Even his team didn't really know about it till he got back. He said he didn't tell his sons during the NFL draft so they could have their moment. So a lot that went into this behind the scenes. It was really great that he shared it all and he was so open with it all. And the biggest thing, he wants people to get checked. He's making this about everybody else, how everybody else can use this to make sure they don't have to go through what he's going through, guys.
Yeah, and I love so much. I love all about him. You really get a chance to see who Coach Prime is in these moments like this, full of light and faith, and I just love it. Okay, Romy, thank you so much.
Your reporter Kelly Worthman joins us now. Kelly was in Boulder for today's press conference as well.
Yeah, and you got a chance to talk with his doctor who performed the surgery and all of this.
Right, and she said they are so lucky that they caught the cancer when they did. Early detection, always important here. Coach Prime is cured of cancer. That is a term his doctor says she does not use lightly. And while the beloved Buffs coach is never one to shy away from the spotlight, today he used his high-profile platform to also shine a light on his medical team and the reality of bladder cancer.
When we hear that word, there's normally a life sentence attached to it, but not this time.
With his signature swagger, Coach Deion Sanders didn't hold back how bladder cancer has changed his life.
It's a whole life change. Like, I can't, and I'm going to be transparent, I can't pee like I used to pee. It's totally different.
And more importantly, how his medical team saved his life.
Without wonderful people like this, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today because it grew so expeditiously, I could say.
Bladder cancer is the 4th most common cancer in men. Common early signs and symptoms include blood in urine and back and pelvic pain. But Coach says he didn't have any signs.
Because if it wasn't for me getting tested for something else, they wouldn't have stumbled up on this.
As with any cancer, early detection is key. And when there aren't obvious signs, that can be challenging.
It's a little tricky because there's not really anything that primary care doctors can do if everything's normal. There's no tests or anything like that need to be done. But I think the number one thing is if you see blood in your urine, that you let your primary care doctor know. Well, you know what today is? It's a great day to cure cancer.
Luckily for Coach Prime, Colorado is home to one of the top urologic oncologists in the region, Dr. Janet Kukrija, and she used advanced robotic surgery to remove Prime's bladder and treat his cancer.
And I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery are that he is cured from the cancer.
a cure for Coach Prime, and a life-changing reminder for us all.
Please get yourself checked out.
Now, it's also important to note that bladder cancer can affect anyone, regardless of gender or age, which is all the more reason why Coach Prime is really hoping by publicly sharing his journey, it will spur people to get checked for all types of cancer, men, women, any age. I mean, we were kind of saying even during the commercial break, I think I want to talk to my PCP about getting a full body scan, and that's precisely what Coach Prime is asking everyone to do.
I just can't get over his perspective on all
He's
of this.
amazing.
It's so fantastic, and it's a really important message. Grateful that he's sharing it with all of us.
And the
Kelly.
humor helps,
Yes,
right?
of course.
The humor
As only
always
Coach
helps.
Prime can put it on there.
Exactly.
Thanks, Kelly.
And you can hear from the doctor and Coach Prime. We have posted that entire discussion on CBSColorado.com.